What's up, guys? It's chachipower here to do a review for the 6-inch Stormtrooper number 09 from the Star Wars Black Series. I just picked this guy up yesterday. So happy I have him because I love Stormtroopers. And so I'm going to do a little tiny review for you guys. This is a typical 6-inch Black Series box. It's a matte finish, the black going on, the orange, little details, and the glossy Star Wars logo there. And of course the figure in the tray with his weapons. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and pop this guy out of the tray and take a look and see what's going on. So here he is out of the box, guys. My first impression taken out of the box was, wow, he looks pretty cool and white, because I was so used to having this one, which I was using as a Stormtrooper. Obviously this is a Sand Trooper because he's all dirty, but I took all his stuff off and I said, he's just a dirty Stormtrooper. So I got this, but my impression after having handled this for a little while is that this felt a tad lighter, a tad flimsier, and it was hard to get him to just stand. I could just plop the other one down and it'll stand, and this one always feels like there's some type of balance issue. I'm pretty sure just the joints have to be broken in, but I didn't have to do that with the Sand Trooper. So, but again, it did feel a little bit flimsy, a little bit lightweight. And for those of you that were thinking, you know, I'm sure a lot of you guys did this. I haven't checked online, but a lot of people probably took like alcohol and rubbed the dirt off of this to make a Stormtrooper, and that's quite alright. Nothing wrong with that, because that's what was going to be my intention, because I didn't think I'd be able to find this guy. But there are differences. Whether or not these differences are enough for you to go ahead and either pay a premium to get this guy or really search and search till you find him, because right now he's rather difficult to find. Really depends if you want to spend another $20 or more just for little differences, like obviously this. Kind of need that on a real Stormtrooper. This guy doesn't have it since he's a Sand Trooper. You got the little carrying belt here. You'll see the mold differences. I mean, I think it's enough to go ahead and look for these guys, but if you're not, if you're just a casual fan, it may not be. You might just want to turn these into your Stormtroopers if you were able to find these. But a couple of little different details like that. The belts are different. The details on the stomach are different. The knee pads are different. So for those hardcore folks that have to have a proper Stormtrooper, this would be the way to go. So continuing with the figure, he's got the same articulation. Here he is with his blaster. He's also got a rifle. And while I've had him in my living room, and it's not that hot in here, just him holding the weapon has kind of warped it. And speaking of, well, not a big deal. It's a vinyl gun. It's rubbery, so I mean, not a big deal. But what does bother me is the warping of the legs when I took him out. He was very bow-legged. I think the package is just kind of making it bow while it's you know, in transit. Who knows how much heat it sits in. And I know it's an easy fix. And again, it's still flimsy overall, but looks great. I mean, I'm not going to say it doesn't look good. Articulation is excellent. You got the same articulation as all the other 6-inch figures. You got the shoulders, you know, you got the elbows, which are double jointed, which is cool. You got the wrists. It doesn't have spare hands like other figures would if you don't want to display them with the weapons, but whatever. It's got the upper chest. It's got waist swivel here. You got the ball jointed hips. You got the knees, which are also double jointed, top and bottom of the knee. And you have the foot here, which moves this way, and also it's got an angle feature to it. Now before I show you his rifle, I did want to point out the index finger. It looks like the two halves of the mold didn't quite meet in the center, so his finger is split sideways down the middle, and his one half is shifted to one side, one is shifted to the other. Looked kind of stupid, really. Especially since the index finger looks like it just broke off. If you were to fold the index finger over, it wouldn't even reach the rest of the fingers. So like it's like a little stubby index finger, which you know, whatever, it disappears when he's holding the weapon. And speaking of which, I'm going to attach the rifle here since you didn't get it. So you'll see the finger doesn't even reach the hole there, and it's not that noticeable. I didn't notice it till now doing a review, but it's still a little bit annoying. Should have made the finger longer. It's bad enough that the mold is split on mine, but yeah, overall nice figure, very nice and shiny plastic. It's a Stormtrooper. Really can't go wrong with these unless you're really, really dumb. But other than that, cool figure. Nicely proportioned, nice plastics being used. They're nice and shiny. Don't have any real defects on mine. I love the details on the helmet, also the little stripes here on the back. So everything's cool. And yeah, I guess I should show you this. It does have a place to put his blaster there, which I thought was neat. So overall, really cool figure. If you are able to find it, it's like you know, 20 to 25 bucks. Good luck trying to find it in retail. If you want to make sure you pick it up along with the others in the series, you might want to try BBTS. The link is down below. And if you have any questions or comments, guys, please leave them below. Until next time, bye-bye.